We've got another 3 hours of load shedding. Power blackouts is the better word for anybody that stumbles upon this and is not in South Africa. South Africa is commonly known, very commonly known now, as load shedding. But a foreigner may stumble upon this and say, but what's load shedding? It's electricity blackouts. South Africa has run out of electricity. And we currently we sit with approximately 8 to 10, more like 10. Yeah, 10 hours a day without electricity. And we're heading to 12 hours a day without electricity, without power. 12 hours of blackout pretty soon. And looking at the news and all the inserts, the entire supply commission, which is all state owned of course, is in disarray and is now collapsing. So the way things are going, it's only going worse, and there's absolutely no sign of anything getting better. So anyway, I thought I'd go for a walk here. It's not going to be a very far walk, but I hope the video is meaningful. I want to go and see if I can notice any progress with Waterworks department, where they started working. By the sounds of things, I can hear them working from home, and I think they started work yesterday. So let's go and see if we can stumble upon. Most of the work is considerably further down, which has been fenced in, but there is a section where they are going to be excavating one huge pipeline, and we may be able to just stand on the sideline and watch some of that action, or record or take photos of some of that action. So either some of the action that I've heard today is further down where we're going to battle to get in, or hopefully some of it has been further up here in the forest sections where they have got to lay one massive pipeline. Let's go and have a look. Danger! Deep excavations. Alright, we've got a bit of action here, and hopefully they've all gone home. Let's go and see what they've been up to. You can see they've clearly laid there. You won't see it so nicely on the GoPro, but dead center, we're going to get there now. They've been excavating for the pipeline, and yeah, they've been laying marks on the side here where they're going to be excavating as they progress. This certainly rings a bell, because I work for a civil firm, and this is basically what they're doing here. Is what my responsibility was with that contract, is the laying in of the pipes. So we do exactly what they're busy doing. You'd first have to excavate, then bring sand and lay that on the side. Then first put sand in the excavation, because your pipe's going to go on top of the sand. Lay the pipe and then cover the pipe with sand, and above the sand soil again. And of course, being in a housing sector, if people had grass and stuff, you'd have to plant the grass, be courteous enough to plant the grass back again. Or paving, you'd have to pave over that again. Excavate, sand, lay pipe, sand over pipe, full up excavation. Yeah, no, look, this kind of excavation does not get done with a normal, this is done by 220 probably. Either 160, but far more likely a 220. Yeah, a normal little backhoe is going to take forever to excavate this. Interesting. No, but look, when I looked at the side, it looked like they've brought sand, but it looks like the soil itself is sandy. Ideal soil, nice and soft. Look at that topsoil there. That is just like lovely topsoil. I'm going to be laying in one massive pipe. I'll take a photo of the pipe towards the reservoirs on the opposite side. We'll be able to see the width of it that they are likely to lay here. Lovely sand. I mean, I tell you, it's very protective of very little chance of this pipe breaking from rocks and stuff. Cool. See if we can go a bit further down and what's been going on further down there. Progress is quick. This section here, clearly they've laid the pipe already. You can see that they've backfilled here already. Let's see. Yeah, no, why didn't I spot it on the other side? There's your pipe. That is one like massive pipe. I don't know. 16, I'd say a meter. What is a meter in your terms if you're foreign? At least about a meter wide, maybe even more than a meter wide. This is quite a supply line. And then let's not forget that there is another pipeline already going up there. I don't know the size of it, and I also don't know if that's going to be used together with this, and if this one replaces the working of that one altogether. That we will see. Looks like one massive manhole of some kind that they're going to be building here. Just look at the amount of rebar. Boy, oh boy, is that going to be some thick concrete. Yeah, that's all I can think of. And I mean, they've made sure you can see that you're not supposed to enter here. Not only do you have that at the bottom, you've got this fencing at the top as well. And ironically, a nice open gap on the other side there. But yeah, no, you can see why they don't want people in there. A seriously massive pipe that's already there. It looks like it's an old pipe, same size as the new pipe that's going to be laid. And yeah, the odds are they're going to open it up and make a manhole, or I don't know, a little dam, concrete dam of some kind, something like that maybe. I don't know. Just taking a photo of it. Interesting developments going on. So what I've noticed now that helps them progress so quickly is that the soil is so soft. The big difference between that and the job we had to do in Jeffreys Bay, commonly known as J Bay, is that J Bay Jeffreys had rocks and rocks and rocks, and we weren't, the people I was working for didn't expect that. They didn't really know what's going to be under. So we had to start working overtime for the excavations because progress was slower than what they anticipated based on the amount of unexpected rock beneath the soil. And we had to, of course, take jackhammers, and we had 2 teams of jackhammers to break that rock. So yeah, we ended up working until 6 instead of 5 o'clock to play catch up, because we had to the contract was to fill it up, to finish that job within 12 months. But we did it. Yeah, it is like soft as a baby's bottom. So that tells you why they can progress so quickly here. Man, I tell you, very interesting. That's one thing I found interesting there. Not all of it was rocky there where we worked at Jeffreys Bay. So I did find it interesting to see the variety in the soil at the bottom. I've never been a geologist of any kind, but it would have been very interesting if I was a foreman here and I could see this being done in front of me, because this is not what you would expect beneath here in the forest area. Such soft sandy soil, really wouldn't expect it. You'd expect rocks, tough soil, clay. Maybe some of it is clay. Maybe one can build dams with it. It looks pretty sandy to me, and great topsoil. So anyway, yeah, thanks for joining. Something to go and see, better than being at home when there's load shedding. But I've got still so much ample time. Of course, I won't be able to do anything with these 2 or 3 clips until the power comes on. Not until the house gets sorted out with a power backup that is sufficient for just about the whole place. And of course, the worst of all is that one can prepare and start saving up for panels, because the day the country has totally collapsed in terms of unstable power supply, you're going to get to a point where there's nothing to charge your battery. And if there's nothing to charge your backup batteries, then you're going to have to get solar panels. So those are the kind of people that must be coining it. People installing that, inverters, battery backup systems, etc., etc. They must be doing well now. So anyway, like I said, thanks for joining. Better than nothing. Keep watching. Tomorrow is going to be a nice walk. We're going swimming tomorrow, and I've invited a few old friends that went for a walk ages ago, who will be bringing some other friends. So join us then. I'm doing it in the morning, and we'll upload it somewhere along the line through the course of the day. Thanks, guys.